Now hang on. The screen capture was working a second ago. Why isn't it working now? Why isn't it working now? Come on, screen capture. Just swap. Swap and spot. Come on. You can see it. I guess it can't see it. Oh, there we go. Turn it on and off. Now I can see it. Updated to include the interactive element in-game purchases as follows. Welcome back. It's Elden Ring. Now, we visited Elden Ring once before, and we ran through the game, gave it a relatively thorough rinsing on our first go-round, back when it first launched. But there's something that I've always wanted to do, which is to do a complete run of the game, which is to say, not 100%ing everything. That is simply unnecessary. Why don't we up our game volume here a little bit? Hopefully that's not overpowering. But that is to say, finding as many of the NPC interactions as we possibly can, for which there are fortunately guides. There's both a guide for the base game and for the DLC, to capturing chronologically as many people's thoughts as possible. I have a tendency to skip through the dialogue when I'm playing by myself, of course. So this is by way of the original Inquisitive Souls project, picking up a title that I'm well familiar with and revisiting it with open eyes to try and spot what we can see. We will, of course, be reading text descriptions of items as well, generally engaging with the game, letting it speak for itself. Now, I generally play a vagabond because I really like the versatility of the high starting vigor and the low starting casting stats. But I am thinking that maybe I'm feeling a little drawn toward the arcane build, which would be funny because that's what I did last time I played this game on Reich. And is not the way that I usually play. But it might be fun to play a bleedy arcane build, a dex focus. And this is a perfectly acceptable starting class for that, although frankly, not much better than this one, 997, where his caster stats are 988. It hardly matters, but I do like the Uchigatana as a starting weapon, for sure. Got some good detailed appearances to load from in here. Which one did I like best? They're all pretty close, but some of them are a little handsomer than others. I think I like that one best. We can see he's got the half golden, his face half stained, grace half touched. We'll go ahead and name him Hark. And for his keepsake, he can have a golden seed. And that's all there is to character creation. Let's let this thing speak.
The fallen leaves tell a story. The great Elden Ring was shattered. In our home,
Across the fog,
the lands between.
the aired tree in the distance, the shattering, the moment of it, grace detonating everywhere.
Now, Queen Marika the Eternal is nowhere to be found.
Missing she is.
And in the night of the Black Knives, Godwyn the Golden was first to perish.
I thought that happened before the shattering. Didn't Godwyn die first, and then the shattering was the result?
Marika's offspring, demigods all, claimed the shards of the Elden Ring.
Morgaunt?
The mad taint of their newfound strength
That would be Moog and
triggered
Nicola.
the shattering.
This sure looks like the serpent devouring Rykard.
A war from which no lord arose.
It's wild that the cutscene, the animated video of this fight is not in the game.
Leading to
I don't think.
by the greater will.
The animation of this fight, which is like important to the story of the game.
Oh, rise now.
My favorite line delivery.
Vanished,
Rise now.
who yet live. The call of long lost grace speaks to us all. Horalu, chieftain of the Badlands, the ever-brilliant Gold Mask. Fear, the deathbed companion, the loathsome dung-eater, and Sir Gideon Ofnir, the all-knowing.
Its bed of ears and eyes. Gideon getting top billing there is maybe a little undeserved. I don't know that he stands so tall in this game's story. Then again, maybe I'm just used to his presence.
And one other, whom grace would again bless. A tarnished of no renown.
We're nobody to speak of.
Cross the fog to the lands between.
Demon Souls intro.
For the Elden Ring. And become the Elden Lord.
Wow. The ring. Very good. It begins. Tarnish wizened finger. Though the path be broken and uncertain, claim your place as Elden Lord. Good luck. Don't dev messages look a little different? Maybe not. There aren't that many of them in this game, I don't think. Let me make sure my audio... How is this? Oh, master volume's low. I bet that was all kind of quiet. Make sure voices are nice and prominent. We like voices. Hopefully they won't be too overpowering. Camera controls. Camera control. Camera control. It is easy to get a second Uchigatana right at the beginning of the game, but I don't necessarily love the dual-wielding moveset. A little noisy. You might want to turn this down a little, actually. Destroy me, Scion. Take me out. Yeah, we'll turn sound effects and music down a little bit. Doesn't need to be overpowering. Splish. Tossed over the side. Unceremonious. Drip. Drop. Very nice. Good Foley. Don't touch my bead. Stay well away from my back knot. And my bows. All of these things are precious to me and near to myself. It's him. H-I-M, him.
Don't worry, Torrent. Fortune is on his side.
I'm blessed.
We found him here, after all. One of his kind is sure to seek the Elden Ring. Even if it does violate the Golden Order.
A tarnished can never be a lord. Climbing to his feet. Get clambering. We saw you from across the fog and liked your vibe. Can we buy you 2 drinks? Jump down the hole ahead and we'll find the Cave of Knowledge. Yeah, Tutorial Town. Brave Tarnished, take the plunge of learning and remembrance. Recall the arts of war and our warrior's blood. Is it worth doing the tutorial just to get the gesture at the end? I think that it is not. We will skip it. That's not the kind of content we're seeking out here. We want that theater troupe. Oh, let's turn down sound effects because a little overpowering. How about that? We'll see how this all balances out in the final, if I even listen back to the final recording. As much as anything, the record's just to keep me focused, keep me honest. Cooperative multiplayer. The Finger Severer and the Tarnished Furled Finger. Why don't we look at our items here? The Memory of Grace. Lose all runes, return to the last site of grace visited. The Memory of First Grace, which once guided bygone Tarnished to the lands between. Lose all runes and return to last site of grace visited. It is merely a cycle. Stand before the Elden Ring. Become the Elden Lord. The Longbow, nothing interesting to say. Uchigatana, a unique weapon wielded by the samurai from the land of reeds. Its emblem is an ancient thorn design, though it isn't much, it boosts fire damage negation. Unremarkable arrows. The land of reeds has long been locked in a miserable civil war, during which time it has remained alienated from the cultures of its neighbors. Little wonder that the entire nation has succumbed to blood-soaked madness, or so it is said. Worn by warriors of the land of reeds. A golden seed found at the base of an illusory tree. When the Elden Ring was shattered, these seeds flew from the aired tree, scattering across the various lands, as if life itself knew that its end had come. Tarnished wizened finger. A finger of corpse wax, so emaciated the bone is visible. It is a relic of those who came before, left to help those who would come after. Flask of crimson tears. A sacred flask modeled after a golden holy chalice that was once graced by a tear of blessing. Filled with crimson tears, this flask restores health with use. The one washed up on the gravesite was sure to die, until this flask offered its gifts of rejuvenation, to seek the Elden Ring. Same message. About the Cave of Knowledge, Finger Severer. This phantom blade severs the link formed by a furled finger, but the maidens scorn those who abuse its use. A finger of corpse wax, furled like a hook. It is a relic of those who came before, left to help those who would come after. And about co-op, very well. Alright, well, we're not that much of a mana boy, and we're definitely going to just pop that golden seed right into our flask, and we're going to reallocate our flasks like so. Make things a little easier on ourselves. Coming in with 5 heals instead of 3 makes a big difference in these early levels. Look how dramatic we are under there, and look how we rotate as we go up this elevator. I'm glad more real-life elevators don't do a little spin as they go up. I think that would be really unpleasant. I bet it was unpleasant for Hark here. But, we emerge into Limgrave. Stormvale. Loomering. What's the word? Lowering on the cliff in the distance. Can we drop a message right here? Multiplayer menu. Oh, we don't have... It's not in the multiplayer menu? The wizened finger is not part of the multiplayer menu. That's funny. How do I change the... Let's see. No Elden Ring ahead. Things. Is the Elden Ring not a thing? Is it a concept? Is it a person? No concept. No tranquility ahead, no ruin ahead, no phrases ahead. Let's see. No. Well, where can it be? Is it a place? Is it a situation? I'm sure Elden Ring is one of these. Oh yeah, it was a thing. It was the very last thing. No Elden Ring ahead. Therefore, seek Elden Ring. How about that? And we throw out the ring. He's nice and coherent to me. I don't think that one can be misinterpreted. Very straightforward. Let's tap that site. The first step is ours. Grace exists to guide the tarnished and lead them along the proper path. Even now, some sites of grace retain that power. Their golden rays will guide us along the way. Yeah, use the map. Hello, Vare.
Oh, yes.
Tarnished, are we? Come to the lands between for the Elden Ring.
Of course you have.
No shame in it.
No shame in it. Unfortunately for you, however, you are maidenless.
Maidenless.
Without guidance, without the strength of runes, and without an invitation to the round table hold, you are fated, it seems, to die in obscurity. Luckily for you, however, there is one shining ray of hope for even the maidenless. Me,
You.
Vare.
Vare.
Take care to listen. Are you familiar with grace? The golden light that gives life to you tarnished. You may also behold its golden rays, pointing in a particular direction at times. That is the guidance of grace, the path that a tarnished must travel. Indeed. Grace's guidance holds the answers. It will lead you tarnished to the path you are meant to follow, even if it leads you to your grave.
Wow. Intense thoughts, Vare. One sec while I start another video uploading here real quick. Keep talking.
Grace's guidance will reveal the path forward, most certainly, to Castle Stormvale, over on the cliff, the home of the decrepit demigod, Godric the Grafted.
I'm always looking for decrepit
It's
demigods.
time you set off, I should think.
Oh
To
yes.
Castle Stormvale on the cliff, where Grace would guide you.
Where grace
If
would
you
guide
seek
me.
the Elden Ring.
Maidenless
as
as
you
we
are.
are.
It's time you to Castle. If you
Very good. Alright, Vare. Well, no need for any of that here. Should we take on that boss? Do you think we could do it at level 1? Are we good enough right now? I don't think there's any need for that. It's not even worth much. Not even worth all that much. Now, we are playing on PC. So if the need to cheat does arise, it's very accessible to us. It would be very easy to assign ourselves any weapons in the game, any items that we crave. I may do so with, for example, gold pickled foul feet once we've demonstrated that we know how to make them and I don't feel like farming them anymore. Just grant myself 99 of them, enough for the rest of the game. Hello.
You're a tarnished. I can see it.
Hello.
And I can also see
Yeah.
that you're not after my throat.
No, indeed.
Then why not purchase a little something?
Pay up.
I am Kale, purveyor of fine goods.
About Kale.
I am of a nomadic people,
That's right.
selling wares as I travel. The land has been tainted by madness since the shattering of the Elden Ring. It's only tarnished like yourself, who keep things from drying up entirely. Let's say
Roving
welcome
tarnished. How about your recommendation?
You know, if you can spare the runes, you should buy yourself a crafting kit. A crafting kit allows you to make basic items on your own. Essential, really, if you intend to survive out here for any duration. The kit costs a bundle, and I admit I do take my cut. But the important thing is that you survive. Every customer counts, after all.
I count. Very good, but unfortunately we can't afford that yet, so we're going to have to come back after a little bit of crime. Grace has been tagged, that's very good. Let's head back over here. This is funny, my NPC guide omitted the conversation with Melina. You'd think that would be, I mean, obviously it's unavoidable in some sense throughout the game, but I would have included it. I hope that it does include her. Spoken echoes linger here. Call-outs, I'm sure it does. Share them with me. Your thoughts, your ambitions. It's still really loud. I hope that's not overpoweringly loud in the recording. I guess I've cranked my personal volume pretty high here. We need all the roll of fruit we can get, because it's a critical component of those gold pickled foul feet that I mentioned. It's actually really easy to farm them up. It's not a big deal at all. Oops. Let him get the better of me. Never again. Never again. See if we can stop this guy before he blows his horn. Oh, not you. You. Like so. Ouch. Missed our iframe window. This man's got glowing eyes. He'll be worth a couple extra runas. This is the real worthy opponent here, of course. He's a little scary. Stay away from me. That's right. Take your slams with your cool partisan. Ow. It is the coolest of the spears, the partisan, because it has that slashing attack. Ah. Just tanking the hits. I should probably run over and grab the Grace, rather than fighting with this man, who is a little too tough. Oh! Ow! We go down. Well, so much for this deathless run. The way of all flesh. We just dealt with the way of all flesh. Yeah, bring up the stake of America. We've got enough runes to buy our crafting kit. We don't need to kill anybody else complicated. We don't need to complicate our lives any further. That's right. Upon dying, you will be revived at the last site of grace you rested at. Although, most players will probably die first here, and so they won't be revived at a site of grace. Maybe most players will die on that first boss in the tutorial. They'll already be familiar with Stakes of America. Either way, it seems like you're not getting the normal experience first. Oh, nice. Grievous and a smithing stone. Take this guy out again. I don't like it when he blows his horn. Wham. Slice, cut, slice. Another smithing stone. We can actually upgrade the Uchi. That'll be fun. Hello. Hello to you. Wham. There we go. I'm not sure where the earliest arcane scaling weapons are. There's one that you can get in Kaled fairly early, but I think that it might be behind some tough stuff. I don't know. Dialogue time.
Greetings.
Greetings indeed.
From beyond the fog.
C'est moi.
I am Melina.
C'est toi. Your little hands. Night Queen, surely.
I offer you an accord.
Although her open eye
Have
seems
you heard of the finger
graced.
maidens? They serve the two fingers, offering guidance and aid to the tarnished. But you, I am afraid, are maidenless.
Clocked.
I can play the role of maiden, turning runes into strength.
Editing's a little
to
weak
aid
here.
you
There we go.
in your
That's a little
search
better.
for the Elden Ring. You need only take me with you to the foot of the Erd Tree.
Accept.
Then it's settled. Summon me by grace to turn runes into strength. Ah, another matter. I bequeath to you this ring.
It's Trent.
Use it to traverse great distances.
Call upon Trent.
It will summon a spectral steed named Torrent.
Trent.
Torrent has chosen you. Treat him with respect.
Level up. Nope, we're not going to do that. We're going to run back over here and find that Ash of War. First, well, hang on. So first, we're going to... Ooh. Stick Torrent on... no, not like that. Like this. The delicate goldwork ring can be used as a finger whistle. Sound the whistle to summon and ride Torrent, the spectral steed. Upon his death, he can be summoned again, but it drains the flask of crimson tears. Alright. We're gonna go get the Ash of War over here so that we can get the batter stick. The beautiful whetstone. The lovely, lovely Ludwig stone. Cut him down. Cut him down. Hey, I said cut him down. There we go. Oh boy. Oh boy. When we go down again. Well, shameful. A shameful display. Humiliating, really. Crushed by Godric's soldiers. The least of them. Limgrave. Oh, maybe I should be modding the game. There's one feature of the game, I mean there's a number of features of the game that I really don't like, but one totally crazy feature of the game is that when you die and respawn, it always reverts to morning, or maybe noon, or the same time of day anyway, whichever time of day it is. And that means that you just don't see the other times of day very much. You have to stay alive for a long time to see them. Or pick them deliberately, which I never do. More stones? No. More pants. Hello. Oh, out of range. Watch out for the wolf. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Beware, beware. Oh boy. Just back off a little bit. Yikes. Wham. And what have you dropped for us, little boy? Oh, a shield. I don't really use those, but... well, maybe we should. Maybe we should use the low. It's too heavy for us. Strength of 16. I guess I'm going to be playing maybe a little less optimally than usual. I don't need to go through my whole usual start to the game. There we go. Got the whetstone knife so we can stick these ashes of war wherever we need them. Two-hand our weapon again. Come to me, Torrent. Now they want us to go back over here. Well, no, let's just do box since we're here. I'm just doing this a little bit out of order. I'm already sequence breaking on my guide. But he's right here and we're right here. I see him right over there. I see his bush. Usually I gotta poke around a little bit to spot the bush, but not this time. I see it. I see it indeed. Oops, now I've lost it.
Oi,
Yeah.
you there.
Me
Could
here.
you help us out, Cully?
There you are. Sure. Give me your beast bones in case I need to make bone arrows.
You? Yeah, you there.
Me here.
Stop pretending you can't see me.
I'm not pretending I can't see you. I can just see the row of fruit as well. There we go. Set him free.
What did you do that for?
I was just setting you free, little Bok.
Oh, yes. I remember.
Oh, you remember.
Some clod turned me into a tree.
Some oaf.
You were just breaking the spell, weren't you?
That's right, I muttered my
Thank you.
rolling counterspell.
The name's Bok. I was pushed out of the cave. Told not to come back. Not ever.
They're not interested
Did
in
a
soft
good try.
boys.
Lucky you came along, really.
The tree configuration doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Transfiguration.
What a shame. When they threw me out of the cave, they took everything I owned. And so this is all I have to express my thanks.
Hand him over.
I hope you can forgive me.
No, they're perfect. 10 beautiful mushrooms.
Or, well, if you can afford to wait for a while, I could sneak back into the cave and bring back something of actual value.
Yeah.
Then I'd be of some real use to you, I reckon. Right, but I'll need a moment. I'm frightened of them, so I have to gather myself.
Yeah.
My knees start knocking, just thinking about that god-awful cave on the shore. Right,
My knees start knocking just thinking about that god-awful cave on the shore. Alright, now I'm gonna go grab this from over here in this encampment. Just a little something. Didn't I have more runes than this? How did I blow some? Take out this jerk too. Was that a bug? No, it was a wolf. It was a wolf. Off with the wolf. I mean a rat. I'm sorry. They're rats. We know that. It's been a while since we remembered. Oh! Looks like we were staked up here. That's convenient. These dudes with the great curved greatswords are no joke. They're a big deal. They're frightening. They scare me. We could get a curved greatsword ourselves. I guess I could pause during load screens like I always used to do. They're so brief, but I guess right now I still feel like I have things to say. That may change. Come on, let's get the rats first. I would love not to fight two of these guys at once, but that's not happening. Oh boy. Oh, we should grab our runes. Oh boy. Oh no. This is not great. Oh. Crushed. Well, maybe instead of fighting a difficult fight, we'll just grab what we came here for and leave, eh? Grab our runes, what we came here for, and leave. How was that? How was that for a skip loading screen? Alright, let's just Elden Ring this shit. Jump in, grab what we want, do not engage with the content, and depart. That's how you play Elden Ring. Who needs to actually fight anything? Oh, here's an object. This is not an NPC, but probably should have been counted as one. It's a lore object. Godric the Golden, humiliated, having tasted defeat by the blade of Mikola, now on his knees, begging for mercy. Yeah, not so great. Not so great was Godric. Let's go back to the Church of Ellen real quick. See what's going on there.
This way, Tarnished.
Behold,
May I have a word?
may she have a word.
A pleasure to meet thee, Tarnished. I am the witch Renna. I'd heard tell of a Tarnished hurtling about atop a spectral steed, and upon looking into the matter, the talk, I surmise, is of thee. Thou art possessed of the power, no? To call forth a spectral steed named Torrent.
I cannot call the spectral
Trifle
steed.
not with me, Tarnished. Or didst thou merely forget the name of the spectral steed thou callest?
That's right, I just forgot.
I will ask thee again.
I just forgot.
Thou art possessed of the power, no? To call forth a spectral steed named Torrent.
Yes, ma'am. I can call the spectral steed.
As I had hoped, I was entrusted this for thee by Torrent's former master.
Many arms, spirit calling bell, and lone wolf
To the bells
ashes.
calling forth spirits, summon them with it. From ash and return to the Erdtree, the spirits will obey thine command but briefly. As they recall battles past, now it is thine, to do with as thou wishest. Forgive mine intrusion, Tarnished. I doubt we shall again meet. But all the same, learn well the lands between. How long will it be, I wonder,
Before the
Tarnished tire
our
the basins
obeisance
to the two fingers?
To the two fingers. Not a thing we'd heard of up to this point, the two fingers. Strange indeed. There was a purple fog here, the sleep fog that she summoned.
Weren't you?
Kale's
You're back.
confused.
Care to buy something?
Sure. Sell me your crafting kit.
I'm glad you...
Oops, what did he say? Glad you took my warning to heart. Alright, let's bump up our Uchi. Oh, it's only 2 for the first level, not 3. It's not 3, 6, 12, it's 2, 4, 8. Alright. Well, our next order of business is to go deal with the rest of Bach, but why don't we do a couple of dungeons here first? Clear a little content. So I don't know what the best way for me to go about this is. Am I interested in recording myself playing through the dungeons, or should I put the recording on pause and just cruise through them on my own? Give me more time to listen to podcasts and stuff. Oh, smithing stone, very nice. Let's do a couple things here. Let's stick our wolves on a binding. Oh, we should read them, of course. Inventory, recent finds. What have we found recently? A golden rune. Grace that dwells within the inhabitants of the lands between. The lingering trace of gold. Used to gain 200 runes. Runes are nourishment for the development of any tarnished, provided a finger maiden can be found. Roic fruit is easily found everywhere in the lands between and has a wide variety of uses. Erdleaf flower is a dusky yellow flower that started to fade to brown, found throughout the lands between. Said to be fed by leaves that fell from the Erdtree in days of antiquity. Smithing stone is found throughout the lands between, and mining galleries built to excavate it can be found everywhere. Crafting kit. Crafting kit provides both a means to fight and means to survive. The bell. A bell capable of summoning various spirits. Spirits can only be summoned in the vicinity of a rebirth monument. No lore there. Smoldering butterfly. An eternally burning butterfly found near wildfires and elsewhere. Material used for crafting items. Serves as kindling on a number of items. The Armorer's Cookbook. A record of crafting techniques left by an armorer who served the great General Radahn. Contains knowledge of dealing with rot, the application of fire in particular. This lets us make fire grease, which is pretty sweet. Lets us throw fire on our weapon. Here is the golden effigy for the summoning pools. There's no lore on those, they're just what they are. Examine this, the summoning pool is now functional. Could I activate it? Yes, I can. That's right, I want to be summoned right into this very spot. Bring me right back. Yeah, we'll record some of these at least, if not all of them, and I'm going to do all of them. Hacked to pieces. These big wolves are dangerous. Big rats, excuse me. They're dangerous. Thin beast bones, but not as dangerous as a level 2 Uchigatana. Seems to have I think that probably changed it from 2 swings to 1 here very neatly. That's very tidy for us. Oops, I should be grabbing these. You never know when you're going to need a silver firefly. And a glowstone. Should we read about them? Firefly that gives off a silvery light, found near bodies of cold water untouched by sunlight. The light of fireflies is believed to have an alluring magic. Silver light is considered to invite riches. Polished ruin fragment that shines brighter than rainbow stone emits light from the location it is placed, illuminating its surrounding. The effect is short-lived and lacks diverse colors. May serve some benefit in dark places. Well, sure. You're detailed about what you wanted. How about the thin beast bones? I don't think we read their description. Found by hunting beasts, makes disposable weapons. So the pots are interesting. The empty pot somehow mends itself when broken. The materials and magic sealed within deploy their effects when the pot is thrown. Maybe we should try to make some consumables this run, although who knows, the reason we don't is it's such a pain. Medicinal boluses is what cave moss uses, or was used for. Alright, hello. Ouch. Oh, is he gonna get us? Stay away. Nice slow attacks, Elden Ring style. Oops. We went right past each other there. Bleed. Oops. Beastman of Farum Azula is no more. Flame Drake Talisman is ours. Very nice. Let's throw it on. The ancient dragons who ruled in the prehistoric era before the Erd Tree would protect their lord as a wall of living rock, and so it is that the shape of the dragon has become symbolic of all manner of protections. Very good. Did we not hit the grace at the start of this cave? Did we just walk past it like a goof? I was so drawn by the co-op possibilities that I just had no time to think of myself. Perfect. Should be no more rats waiting to ambush us out here. Is that more moss, though? More delicious cave moss? Cave moss. We did not touch the grace. Whoops. Lost grace discovered. Alright, now there's 2 more places I want to go before we deal with Bach. Naturally, we're just going to be dumping all of our points into vigor up to 60 because we're a rational individual who acts rationally. It's the only way to play. There is no other sane way to play. I won't hear it. So this will actually be our second stop, I think. Oh, can we not upgrade weapons past level 1 until we go to the Round Table Hold anyway? I can't remember if that, Oops. I don't know if that anvil over by Calais will smith us above rank 1 or if it's limited. Here we find ourselves at a disadvantage surrounded by things that do not bleed. Let's just touch the Stormfoot Catacombs and then go back the other way. Let's just poke them, activate them, and then head back over. I want to go to the mines. Can we continue to upgrade our... It looks like we can, if we get enough stones. We'll probably get enough to get it to 3. Probably not to 4. Not just here. Unless we started just sequence breaking, which would be very easy to do. Very easy to run down to the second mine right away. Maybe we should do that. Maybe we should do some start of the game errands. That would be a little bit of a headache, but it would tighten things up a little bit. Make things easier. Well, we'll do this dungeon first. Beware of dragon. He lingers somewhere. I'll see if he activates. Not near enough. Not nearby. Crushed. That's Torrent. Destructive Torrent. The devastating Erd Tree. So there is no sun in the lands between, but there are shadows cast by things other than the Erd Tree. So maybe there is a sun, and it's just hazy. I don't know if you need to jump off on this one. Maybe you do. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. That's a good number of runes at this stage. A goodly reward for our little act of adventurism. move. Do we need a heal? No. We are all set. We could open this one as well. Sure, why not? Our real goal is to get rune arcs, right? We just want to do co-op anywhere we can so that we can cap out on rune arcs. I don't necessarily love... I love doing levels with players as long as they're like relatively purpose-driven. They're not always, so it can be a little bit of a downer. These guys are sturdy. Oh, you know what? We should grab the flail. Oh, I'm being summoned, wow. Where do you think it'll be? This place, or...? We shall see. No, it'll be here. Whoa-lo-lo-lo. Very nice. Hi.
Hey!
Yo. Let's do it. Let's get ourselves a rune arc. Take out some rats. Okay. Oops. Still getting them in one shot. That's good. Not the big one, though. Oops. Oh, boy. Thank you for the assist. Needed that. Thin beast bones. Get 'em. A skinny beast boned legend. Come on, take him out. Swiped. Now, we didn't put up our very best showing against this boss when we fought him ourselves. So perhaps, hopefully, with Wololo's presence, we won't embarrass ourselves quite so much. With a second target, it's usually easier. May now challenge the area boss. He's backstabbable, so I can just get in there and do this shit. Oh, I miss. That's what we're looking for. I love the springy stance that the Uchigatana takes during a charged R2. It's very joyful to my eye. Here. Get out of here, Beastman of Faramazula. Hell yeah. Not to be tolerated. Not to be let through. Well done.
Hey!
Bye. Nice to have seen you. Oh no. Wow, dropped us right back into extreme danger. Guy was already active and hostile, but did not remain hurt, of course. Ow. It would be more fun to go get the flail. I don't know if we have enough dex for it, is the thing. We can probably level up once or twice. Ow. Ow. Let's go get the flail. Let's go get it. It's a shame you can't just teleport out of these dungeons. But no, you need to ride it back up. You can teleport in, but not out. Ride it back up. You should really always be able to teleport while standing next to a Grace, no matter where you are. It would make a lot more sense. Alright, so we're gonna zip up to the gate front. This run's getting a little confused. There's just so many things we can do to make ourselves a lot stronger right away. Zip back up to the gate front. Run over here. Take out these jerks. Don't impale me. Smithing stone. Wow, we're getting really lucky on those. Do I have the dexterity to wield the flail? I do not, by a factor of... I'm missing 3 points of dexterity. 3 levels. 3 levels. Even now, runes are still imbued with the power of life itself. Do you see the Erd tree towering o'er? Pop it. Now, teleport back to the gate front. And now, let's get those couple levels. I don't love putting points into anything, but damn. That's fine. We're gonna do an encounter over here. We are going to fight these guys. Oops. Oops. Oh boy. Well, the troll's gonna kill his friends. They have a way of doing that. Oops. Getting sniped. Slice, 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 Lord Sworn's bolts. Wham. Wham. Now I'd love to get a little head stab here, but I don't know that it's accessible to us, so we'll just keep slicing, yeah. Get a little bleed action, slice him in the face. And down he goes. Vanquishing enemy groups. We vanquished them. Great work, everyone. Bolts. How about some more smithing stones? We've got 4 now. We could upgrade the Uchi. Lord Sworn's straight sword. Smoldering butterflies. There's some dew-kissed herba there that we missed. Yeah, why don't you blow your horn for all of your friends who already know I'm here? Oops, 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 oops. Too brave. Too brave. Much too brave. Bong. Limgrave. I remember a friend of mine was watching one of my old Dark Souls videos and was astonished at how fast my load times were. I had to disabuse him, let him know, no, I'm just pausing the recording. Oops, work. Hush. Sorry about that. I hate to capture a work notification on stream. Becomes a permanent thorn in the mind to the listener. I hear star wolves. Sky rats. Oops. Oops. There we go. A little slicing. A little dicing. We're not going to talk to Roderica just yet. We'll sequence break this one. We can talk to Melina, though. Add a charge to our flask, because we got that golden seed. Let's level up once, just once. 18. And Melina, what have you got to say?
This tiny golden aura is the grace of the Erd Tree. This light once shone in the eyes of your tarnished brethren.
And myself,
Now,
presumably.
it is all that guides you. Or so I hear. You can see them, can't you? The rays of grace that guide you through your burden. Upon the cliff in Castle Stormvale,
Can't angle high enough to
is a
see it from
shared
here.
era, a
Yeah.
demigod who inherited a fragment of the shattered Elden Ring.
Or clasped
If the
one.
rays of grace signal the castle, then the Elden Ring beckons you.
To take it
As
from
an
him.
ally by pact, I pray that you are fit
Oh
to
yeah.
face the challenge presented by the ring.
No contest.
Upon the cliff, a demo
Same
of
line.
the rays and the Elden as an ally pray to face the...
Yes, very good. We should do that. Let's farm ourselves up to the next level and go try Margit once. We'll either get him or we won't. Actually, let's level up our katana first as well. We'll level up ourselves and our sword, and then see where we get. See where that lands us. The unupgraded flask is a little uninspiring as far as boss killing goes. Whoop. But he is just Margit after all. Come on. There we go. Yikes. We gotta start our killing up at the top and work our way back down. It is convenient when they hit each other, though. Oops. Less so when they plow right through me. Down. Down, down, down. Back away. Let's cap ourselves off here. Hello. You gonna follow me inside, or are you not allowed in there? Does your boss not let you approach the threshold? That's a shame. Hate to see it. Hate to see good soldiers stuck outside. You know, outdoor soldiers are an environmental catastrophe. They kill countless native birds every year. Roa fruit, aired leaf flower. This tunnel's a little unceremonious, don't you think? It's a little curve, not even a straight line. There's our Grace. Let's pop back over to the Church of Ella and upgrade our katana. Katana up. Very nice. Now well, we don't have enough to level now, right? How much do we need to level? Oh, we have just enough to level. Perfect. Perfect. Take a quick nap and grab this. Boom, 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 boom. Castleward Tunnel. Alright, this is I would say a 50% chance situation. I would usually have an extra flask and a lot of healing by now, but I am going to summon NPCs wherever possible, actually. So let's just bring Roger in. I don't think he'll be a help, but we'll have him. Should be fun. Do you have any new items that we've found? No, I don't think so. A lump of flesh. Meat suitable for a rustic feast. A lump of beast flesh filled with rich juices. Oh, the Lord's Horn straight stored. Though blackened and damaged by years of use, it appears to have otherwise been kept in a serviceable condition, despite the soldiers having long since lost their minds. Blows from this weapon cannot be parried. The charging attack whirls the iron ball around for increased force before striking. We're still doing a light roll, right? Yeah. Let's take him on. Hey up there.
Foul tarnished.
Ika.
In search of the Elden Ring. Emboldened by the flame of ambition.
Donk.
Someone must extinguish thy flame. Let it be Margit the Fell.
Oh, up with his daggers. Pop.
Well, thou art of passing skill. Warrior blood must truly run in thy veins.
Tarnished. Yeah, maybe. There's another pop, I think. No problem. I do usually like to use a gold pickled foulfoot on this one and get a couple thousand extra runes, but that's fine. It'll do to get the kill. Smoldering with my meager flame. Oh yeah. Of the night, huh?
The fell omen shall brook thee no quarter.
Okay, great. Uh-oh, we're getting kidnapped.
Forgive me. I've been testing you to
Yeah,
see whether or not grace truly does guide you.
yes.
And whether you are fit to face the challenge that entails. It seems my worries were unfounded. Torrent had your measure from the very start.
This is my favorite line in the game.
Whereas I merely pretended.
It's so good.
There is but one other thing I can do to offer you guidance.
Only my yak believed in
I can
you.
take you to the Round Table Hold, gathering place of tarnished champions.
Guided
By
by
grace.
grace.
Very
Let's
well.
go to the Round Table
Let
Hold.
my hand rest upon you for but a moment.
I forgot that this becomes inevitable from the moment that you slay Margit, so we're sequence breaking again. Gonna do things out of order, but that's fine. Just come back over here and talk to a bunch of people. The Round Table Hold is a place where tarnished gather, guided by grace. Combat is prohibited on the premises due to a pact of non-aggression. This rule is in effect when the Round Table icon is displayed. The Round Table Hold is located outside of this world, and fast travel by grace is the only means of reaching it. Use the map to travel there. Very well. Hello.
Oh, I see you've just arrived.
Indeed.
Welcome to the Round Table Hold. I'm Corin, a man of the cloth. I teach incantations, the strength granted us by the Two Fingers, and explore the secrets of the Golden Order, so that one day, if a tarnished of the Round Table Hold should become Elden Lord, I might counsel them, ensuring order regains its proper form, righting rule over men. By the way, do you still see it? The guidance of grace.
I see it.
Do. Wonderful news. Most tarnished are blind to it these days. You are something of a rare breed. Well, what do you say? Care to learn an incantation of the Two Fingers?
Study incantations. Urge and heal. The Two Fingers has high hopes for the tarnished, that even if they should be wounded, even should they fall, they will continue to fight for their duty. Follow the path that has been set before you, says Magic Fortification, and you will make enemies of all others, the monks, the sorcerers, the ancient dragon knights, and the scions of gold. Heed me. The lands between offers no welcome to the tarnished. Fire damage negation. Hark, tarnished, if you truly walk in faith, you must be prepared to reject all else. The flame of ruin is anathema to the Erd Tree, but prophets sometimes glimpse it within the faith all the same. Sadly, when this occurs, their sole reward is banishment. Flame Sling. Incantation originating from a sinister prophecy throws a ball of raging fire. The flame of ruin is anathema. Yeah, we've seen that one.
May the Golden Order shine through you.
Thank you. Let's blow some runes. I like health. I like big health pools, and I cannot lie. Hello?
Ah, hello. You must be new here. Well, just call me Dialos.
Yes.
The honor of one's house holds little import in these lands.
True.
By the way, have you met a young woman named Lanya on your travels?
Not yet.
She's my servant, but fickle as the wind. Take your eyes off her for but a moment and she's good as gone. If you find her, please be sure to tell me.
Anything else to
Be
say?
sure to tell me if you meet a young woman named Lanya. She's a servant to my house. She's been my companion since childhood. I've lost count of the number of times I've had to find her like this. Honestly, she's such a little tomboy.
Always RUNNOFTING, huh? Hello?
You're a new face.
I am.
No matter. It's all the same.
Yeah.
Lay out your arms. Let's get smithing.
About the chains on your
I
legs.
see you've noticed the chains.
Yes.
Nothing special. I'm a prisoner and these are my chains. I'm trapped by the hold. I'm dying, smithing for you fools. That's all there is to it.
You're a prisoner?
No, don't read too much into it. I've no grudge against you. My being a prisoner is no fault of yours. Besides, I don't mind smithing. Despite my differences, the weapons get stronger all the same. Given time, technique never fails. Besides, it helps me forget the sheer terror of her.
Let's see, so we can't strengthen our Uchi again yet. He's got no farewell line for us.
Greetings, great champion called by grace.
Hello.
I am Fia.
Hi.
Circumstances have compelled my stay at the Round Table Hall.
It's not the Airbnb you
Great
booked.
champion, would you allow me to hold you? But briefly. Perhaps you might share with me some of your lively vigor and your stout-heartedness.
Momentarily.
Doing so will grant me the warmth of a champion, and you, I am sure, will bear a Balderkin's blessing. Do you think it vulgar, perhaps? Where I come from, it is a sacred act.
Let her hold us.
My thanks, great champion.
It's cuddling time.
You are very warm.
Balderkin's blessing.
What you felt light up inside you was a Balderkin's blessing. Though it is but a fleeting thing, I am afraid. Come back to me, should you require another. I will take you in my arms as often as you need.
Well, could you let me go? Oh, the way the helmet moved there was really good. Under her hand, like it got pulled forward a little, I think. Or maybe that was just the head lowering, but it looked good. Balderkin's blessing. Favor bestowed by a deathbed companion. Protection of a hidden temple in the guise of a bedchamber. Boost poise. The favor allows one to forget any aches and pains. In death, there is only peace, for in death there can be no sensation. Let's pop it.
I am pleased to see you again. Would
Don't
you
want
like
that health
me
penalty.
to hold you once more?
Yes, can we talk in secret?
Come closer.
Cree. Choo, choo. Nice and slow. Nice and
You
slow.
are so very warm.
Got my blessing back. Talking
I
secret.
was known as a deathbed companion. Where I come from, after I received the warmth and lively vigor from a number of champions, I lay with the remains of an exalted noble. To grant him another chance at life, to do so is the purpose of my being. But before I could bear the noble into new life, I was awakened by the guidance of grace and chased from my birthplace.
Her birthplace.
Be kind. Despite all that, I still wish to be a deathbed companion. So please, let me hold you like this, as often as it takes. Then good day to you, my dear.
So I was wondering if the Tarnished are all people who were themselves banished from the lands between, or if the Tarnished were, descendants of those people, or a mix. And it seems like at least there are descendants among them, because Fio was born outside the lands between, at least according to her.
Oh, this is a rare occasion. I can't remember the last time a new Tarnished made their way to the Round Table. Very well. As your senior, I bid you welcome.
Holds the keys to
It
the
is
clubhouse.
safe here. You may let down your guard. Allow me a word of advice. As your senior,
My senior.
are a mere visitor to the Round Table. Nothing more. A house guest. Yet to earn their keep.
Oh yeah.
Remember your place, newcomer.
Alright. Relax.
There's nothing left to say. Be at your leisure.
With that attitude. Alright. That door is sealed. Here's Ensha waiting for us. Prepared to tell us nothing, but give us an emote. What do you want? And then over here is the Twin Maiden Husks, the shop. Which, I was thinking about buying this, but it's much too expensive, so that's not going to happen. I guess we're not buying anything here. For now. For now. How's our faith? It's 8. She's 8. So we need 4 points to cast Flame. Cleanse me. Alright, I think that's all there is to do in the hold for now. We spoke to everyone. A little bit of a sidetrack there. And I guess we still want to do the Limgrave tunnels. Alright. With this should be a little easier. A little more elegant. Unupgraded though it is, it should make short work of these stone men. Strike damage is a magical thing sometimes. Get out of here. Stay down, please. These guys do drop stones sometimes themselves, so clearing them isn't a terrible idea. If I could get a whole 6, I could upgrade my katana again, which would be nice. Oops. More rats. And a smithing stone on a body. Not in the wall. Just gotta mix it up. Sometimes they're on a body, sometimes they're in the wall. Keep you guessing. Okay, so there's this one you do have to jump off of, but there's stuff at the very bottom too, so let's just go to the very bottom. There's our jump off point. And here's where I think maybe he could have even jumped off on the other side as well. We'll have to check on the way back up. Rats. No more. That's a lot of glintstone scraps. Ow. Oh boy. Yikes. Yikes. Oh boy. Whoops. Just a skosh cautious. Just a hair. Just the tiniest bit uncareful. Is that 4 smithing stones we've got now? 5. We only need 1 more. I bet we'll find 1 more. Then we'll be all leveled up on our Uchigatana. It's done. No more leveling up to be done. Let's sip another flask. And let's see if there is anything to be had on this side. I couldn't tell. Kinda looked like it, actually. Is it jumpable there? They almost always are. Oh, no, no, no! I'm fine. Took some damage, but I'm fine. Took some damage, but I'm fine. Is there anything back there, though? I mean, if there isn't, I should just go on the other side. And I don't really need but 1 more level 1 stone anyway, which is all that would probably be there. So, why don't we just jump off on this side? We'll find more level 1 stones we know what to do with. We can upgrade this weapon, too, for future mines. There we go, we dropped 1. Be careful with that fire. You've got flammable companions. 2 more. Wow, very nice. A very lucky journey. You got 1? Yeah, wow. Maybe we'll have enough to get the flail to +2. Kind of doubt it, but it could happen. Okay, I think... Does the flail also do bleed? It does. We could be a flail guy if we wanted, but I don't really. I don't know if it's more effective on this stone troll we're about to face, but I bet that it is. I bet strike damage is valuable all the way down. How many we got? We got 11! But how many are we going to need? We're going to need 6, 8, yeah, we need 12 to tier up satisfactorily. So, 1 shy. It's fine. Hello. Wow, oops. It's a long wind-up. Wow. Wham! He didn't like that, did he? Get that crit. Yeah, take that crit. Let's just finish him off. Oops. Whoa, he bled. He do bleed. The Roar Medallion. A bronze medallion depicting a roaring giant. In ancient times, the giants were mortal enemies of the Erdtree. Their bellowing roars desolated nature, triggering avalanches, and whipped up storms of flame. They liked to roar. They were shouty boys. Each and every one. Just pop back here. Okay, now we upgrade the Uchi, and now we'll go deal with Bach at last, and get back on track. Let's just take that off, we don't need it right now. Strengthen armament. Can't do it any further from here. There we go, that'll be ready when we need it. And let us head west to find ourselves a Bach. So different from Dread Delusion, having a compass up all the time. Be really convenient in DD. DD. Rolla fruit. Should we fight this troll? I wanted to dynamically hop off Torrent there. I didn't really want to. Haha. Then take the crit. Wham. Karam. No good. Told you I was trouble. There's an octopus over there we could fight. Although, why? A tortoise we could murder. I think there is an invisible bug somewhere on this beach, isn't there? But that's just for Ashes of War for the most part. Right, this isn't Night Rain. We're not getting talismans from bugs. That's what I was forgetting. It's mostly Ashes of War. Or maybe all Ashes of War. And smithing stones, of course. That's the only things a bug can bear. Hi, Bach. You seem poorly. Yeah.
It hurts.
Yeah. I'm very sorry about that. Seems wretched. Oh, we should be running our, we gotta be seeking co-op all the time. I guess we were a little busy, but...
It hurts. Oh. What are you doing here? You must leave this place at once. They'll rush in and beat you to a pulp. You'll end up just like me. Oh. What are you doing?
Same line, okay? We do not have a lantern yet, so we just gotta run straight through to the back. However, there is a summit sign to be found here. If we can poke around and find it, I don't know. I never see it. Oh, I'm being summoned. I suppose I probably wouldn't see a summon sign while I was actively seeking summoning anyway. Furled Finger Valyria. Here we are.
Hey!
The Returnished. What you going that way for? Oh, we should pull out our flail. Ouch. Ouch, why is it not dead? It looked dead. It looked dead. Ow. Not enough flasks. Not good enough flasks either. Ugh, I should be more careful. I don't quite understand the rationale behind reducing flasks in co-op. I still need them. I'm still just as inclined to suck in co-op as I am solo. I mean, I guess I can get hit less because there's less enemy, but the host isn't expected to deal with such a disadvantage. I don't know. It's not my favorite part of the whole deal. What's the Returnist doing? What are they looking for? Hello? Hello? Like somebody dropped something back here. A rune arc, probably. Glowing purple like that. Yeah. Almost missed it. Good old rats, always dropping humanity for you. The Returnist. Slammo. Will it be another stone? Haha, I wanted another stone. I craved another stone. Please be careful with your explosives, my friend. Are they getting killed by the... I guess I also had some trouble with that dog and that guy down there. That rat and that guy down there. Wham. Explosive stone clump, very nice. Allow me to come back here and wait. The Returnist. Ha, well there's no telling how long this is going to take them to return, so here's the question. Do I put the video on pause and just wait for them to figure out where they're supposed to go? Because I can't get back down. I'm stuck here. I don't know if that jump would be safe. I think it would not. Here I am. Come on over. Yeah, there we go. I cleared it up for you. Yeah, sweet. She's got a nice big bashing weapon too. It's very cool. Look, I killed everything for you. I'm so sweet. I'm just a tender boy. Running around with my flail. I would love that big hammer. I don't know where she got it. Where's that come from? The Returnist. I would heal if I were you, Mr. Returnist. I hope you're not out of flasks. Because that troll is going to step on you and one-shot you. Very likely. Not one-shot, obviously, but finish you. Fire. Let's do it. Wham, wham, slam, slam. That's all there is to it. Wahey. Get like a couple of runes, get ourselves a rune arc. The system works. She electrocuted her Uchigatana to do that. She's really ready to play. Just in absolute darkness. Well, where's the summon sign here? I would like to summon the guy. Here, it's right here. Old Knight Istvan. Nobody I'm familiar with. Land octopus ovary. Puffy, milky white ovary of a land octopus. Land octopuses eat humans in order to bear young, and theirs is the blood that runs through these ovaries. Let's do it, Istvan. So if we take care, we should be able to avoid aggroing both of these bosses at once. Should be able to just fight one at a time. As long as we don't get drawn over there. swatting him. Playing with 0 stamina and doing the swat. Demi-human chief number 2. Get him. Oops. Shit. I'm going to die if I get hit again. Back off, please. Oh no. Shit. Thank you, Istvan. You really came through. Tailoring tools and a sewing needle. Enables armor. Bach the demi-human's prized possession. There's the sewing needle. Bach the demi-human. He's less than a man. He's less than a man. Church of Dragon Communion. Dragon Fire. One of the incantations of Dragon Communion. Incantation of those who have hunted dragons and feasted upon their hearts. Theirs is a pure and overwhelming power. Very nice. Well, let's go back to Bach and return his needle to him. Hey, Bach.
Oh. What are you doing here?
Here's the sewing needle.
Is that what I think it is? You got it back for me. My sewing needle.
Look at that open mouth.
What made you go and do a thing like that? My mum was a seamstress, and that sewing kit was all I had to remember her by. I always wanted to be just like sweet old mum. Then I suppose I can't just curl up and die, can I?
No, you'll need to live.
Thank you. You're very kind. I always wanted to be a seaman. Then
you'll need to live. My apologies, it's harder this way, but so worthwhile. Is my vigor 21 and my level? Yeah, my vigor and my level are the same. That's fun. Alright, so our next stop is Selen. Agheel Lake North. Let's see. Oh, is it nighttime? Is there gonna be a night rider over here? Is it night? Kinda seems like it's night. Where's the night watchman? Should we fight him? He's not here right now. So it must not be nighttime. She lies along the road to the east. Along the road to the east. Waypoint ruins. Here's the hole. We don't need to fight that flower up there. That's nobody. Traverse the mist, and we find ourselves up against the mad pumpkin head. Ouch. There's the bleed. Ay, 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 ay. Oh no. A little too much. There we go. Tidy. No problem. Touche la grâce. And here is our friend Selin.
Tarnished, are we? I wonder you should turn up here. I am Selin, a sorcerer, quite plainly. Why are you here?
I want to learn sorcery.
A yen for glintstone sorceries. I dare say your proclivities are far from ideal.
Our intelligence is
Oh,
low.
well, perhaps nurture will defy nature. With a bit of luck. But one must choose one's masters wisely. I was exiled from the Academy of Rea Lucaria as a reviled, apostate witch. Do you still wish to learn from me?
I still want to learn.
Well, you are a piece of work. Very well. You are now my protege in glintstone sorcery.
Sweet.
But I refuse to coddle or cast kind words. Never. Anticipate grievances, young apprentice.
Fuck bitches. Anticipate grievances. Not in thought. Glintstone Pebble, the most basic glintstone sorcery of the Academy of Rea Lucaria. This is a the glintstone serves as a conduit, launching magical projectiles at foes. This is a universal first step on the journey to true knowledge of sorcery. A sorcery of the Alvinus Conspectus, which attracts sorcerers from Celia, town of sorcery. Granted to sorcerers who depart from the Academy to embark on journeys in order to fend off large groups of would-be adversaries. Fools often roam in packs. A sorcery of the Crystal Cadre, a group of sorcerers who pursue the wisdom of stone, the secrets locked in the faint cogitation of the Crystalians. Taught to the Knights of the Cuckoo by the Academy as payment for their contract. This would be cool if we could do it, but we can't. Taught to the Knights of the Cuckoo as paying for their contract. Not in thought. Anything else to say, Selin?
Young apprentice. First things first. You are a tadpole when it comes to magic. Infantile. Without the legs to walk. So, to become a sorcerer, first, you must face your ignorance. Now, shall we start learning?
That'll do. Careful not to slice anybody to pieces. Shall we level up? No, we shan't. We shall not. Let's go find Yura and face down a dragon, and then maybe we'll call it there. So he's on southeastern Agheel Lake under an overpass. Isn't he more like here? Is he here? Where is he? Where is he? Is he over there? I mean, that looks like the southwest from here, but maybe it's there. It's southeast from somewhere. This is a katana ash, I think. But I think it's also the one that we already have on this katana, so we certainly don't need it. Unsheathe, yep. Is this where Yura is to be found? Yes, I think it is. Oh, very good. So is he in the south? He is. No, he's like directly south, not southeast. Bad guide. Bad. Southeast? How could you possibly call this southeast?
Ah. You must be the new Tarnished. You do well to steer clear of Agheel Lake, fledgling. A dragon roosts there, and it's as fearsome as it is majestic. So, unless you're mad or wish to be burned alive, stay clear of the lake.
I fear no dragon.
Don't be a fool. Turn back before it's too late. don't.
I'm not scared of any fucking dragon. It's just a fucking dragon. What's there to be scared of? It's just a dragon. Dragon's just a dragon. There's nothing they can do about it. They think they can take us down, but they can't. Well, my unupgraded flask, of course, makes dragon fight a little harder than it would need to be, but I bet we can manage it. I think I would usually have a +4 flask before I took on the Agil dragon. Where is he? There he is. Yes, yes. Ooh, skipped over you there. Lower that head. Fire times. Move. Oops, got stuck on a guy. Missed. Where's that face? There's the bleed. What's he doing? Just this one, okay. Oh, no iframes. That's not what we wanted. Damn. Mounting was a big mistake there. It's one of his most punishable moves. And he's knocked down. Oh, I don't think this is gonna go well for you, Flying Dragon Agiel. Great enemy felled. Dragonheart. A new draconic power is available. Dragonheart seized by a dragon tracker. Riddled with gravelstone, this grotesque organ continues to beat vivaciously. An offering used in the Dragon Communion. Consume a dragon's heart at the altar to make its power yours. While a terrible and savage-looking thing, the heart has a peculiar beauty to it. Let's go back and talk to Yura and see what he thinks now. In case you want to do a little co-op dragon fighting there. A little extra dragon fighting. I haven't fought quite enough dragons yet. I've fought enough dragons to know. I've fought enough to know, you know. Hello.
Beautiful work. Felling that dragon. And as such, there's something you might like to know. The heart you brought back. It's used in Dragon Communion. If you should find yourself overcome by hunger for the heart, yearning for its strength, then seek the decrepit church on the little island off the western coast. You must not forget, though, those who partake in Dragon Communion will one day shed their humanity. Their hunger for dragon, their yearning, only worsens until the floodgates burst, unleashing eternal torment.
You should really have said this part with the first part before you told me to do it.
Magnificent, but deadly. It's no surprise that Dragon Communion is ruinous. You must not forget those who partake in their hunger until the...
Alright. Well... I could call it there, or I could go deal with maybe Patches. That would be a good spot to stop. Let's go see if we can deal with the Narjuice. Natajuice, the bloody finger. Make our way north, past these poor skeletons. Gotta come falling all down on us when we walk past. No peace, no peace. No tomb for Denethor, no tomb. Get fucked. No!
If it isn't
Join me,
obvious,
Yura. Oh boy.
Bloody finger. The end is mine. For you. And your cessblood.
Ow. However, flasks were out. Okay, that's fine. Finish him. Scary. It's a scary encounter. Reduvia. Oh, there's a arcane weapon. Jagged dagger with a distinctive curved blade, used by the noble servants of the Lord of Blood. The dagger rips the flesh as it enters, inflicting blood loss with sickening efficacy. A proud testament to the success of its vicious design. This weapon is perpetually coated in blood. Should we put some points into arcane and use it, or should we just continue with the katana, because it's perfectly fine? I'm inclined to continue with the katana at the moment. Just don't like daggers very much. The very limited reach is difficult to work with. Murkwater Cave. We could do with the rest. Oh, we got 2 flasks back for defeating the invader, but we might as well just refill completely. I want to save, yeah. I'll save it all, actually. I don't think we'll mark this one. This is not one that's useful to participate in. Oh, we hit the bells. It's gonna be bad for these guys. They're gonna wish we didn't. Hideously stained and ragged cloth highwayman armor, worn by former foot soldiers who've turned to banditry. Oh, we never looked at the mushrooms. Mushrooms. 5 more mushrooms. A fungal growth that thrives in damp thickets and elsewhere, material used for crafting items. Its thick, spongy flesh makes it a key component in throwing pots. Yeah. Yeah, give me moss. Give me moss. This is very goofy that it has this. There must be some technical reason why they had to do it like that. Prevent co-op players entering or something. Pop it open. Take the cloth outfit.
Thought you'd just help yourself to a man's personal belongings.
Well...
You scheming little thief. The gods demand repentance.
Oops. Oh boy.
All of it.
Oh boy. He brings the scarlet rot. And he breathes it. Which I wouldn't want to breathe scarlet rot, even if I were applying it somehow. Whammo.
I surrender. White flag and all.
Uh-huh. Get down. Didn't like being ran through your guts.
Well, finally come round, have you? I knew you would. You're a man of reason. Through and through. What do you know? You're tarnished, like me.
That's right.
Now, how did I get that wrong? I took you for a demi-human or some such. An innocent mistake, I assure you. Well, water under the bridge. Now we're squared up. How about we play nice from now on?
Forgive and forget.
A true man of reason. Just what I like about you. I'm Patches. Patches the Untethered. Tarnished like you, only free-spirited. Nomadic, you might say.
No one's
Only
tarnished
for now,
like me.
Those retired soldiers turned bandits.
I'm not looking at
And
him.
they're paying for my
Staring
gruel.
straight ahead.
In exchange for my, well, showing them the ropes. But honestly, this looting racket is bloody terrifying. Frankly, I'm ready to wash my hands clean. Maybe set up a legitimate shop. So don't be a stranger. I'll be ready to wheel and deal come next time.
Gavlin wheel. Gavlin
Don't
deal.
forget to pop back for another visit, friend. I'll be ready to wheel and deal come next time.
Alright, well, I guess it's time for us to quit game and return. There we go. Uh-oh. Oh, there he is. Where could he have gone?
Nice of you to drop in finally.
Yeah.
It's all a bit ad hoc, but I'm sure you'll find something. And welcome to Patch's Emporium, where you won't need a refund, because everything's top-notch.
What you got? Gold pickled fowl foot. 4-toed foot of a fowl pickled in a golden medicinal solution. Boost the amount of runes obtained. Since old times, the needy would scrape the meat clean, even from a fowl's claw. Margit's shackle. A fetish bathed in golden magic. Shackles were used to bind the accursed people called the Omen, and these ones are made to keep a particular omen under strictest confinement. Though faint, the shackles still retained vestiges of power, enough to trap the once bound Margit on Earth, if only for a short time. Well, we beat him already, but why not? A grace mimic, a fetish indicating the guidance of grace. Similar to grace, this fetish draws rays guiding the way, only without any sense of order. Useful as a last resort for those who've lost their way, or for use by those who believe that unrefined guidance will lead to truer encounters. Glass shard. Because it sparkles in the light, it might be mistaken for an object of value when seen from afar. It cannot produce light by itself. Essentially worthless. Glass shards covered in dirt. Furl calling finger remedy. For some reason has no lore on it, it's just a totally mysterious substance. This furled finger is blackened with blood congestion. Seems to have been chopped off rather unceremoniously. Stone sword key. Breaks the seals on imp statues but remains embedded. Think well before using one. Also no lore. A record of crafting techniques left by a man who, unable to become a finger maiden, instead became a missionary and went forth to spread holy teachings. That'll teach us the gold pickled fowl foot, which is a good one. For masters of combat, none of this stuff's very interesting. Monstrous strength. The circular horsehead design evokes a swift gallop. I would say it evokes a wrathful horse. A talisman fashioned from a dried twig so slender that it might snap at the slightest touch prevents rune loss on death, but will be lost itself in exchange. Believed to be a twig pruned from the air tree long, long ago. Not the bandits.
Yeah, I had those bandits make a clean break. Now they're all suppliers, and good ones at that. I mean, they don't understand a word I'm saying, but it hardly matters. We have a natural connection. They're all foot soldiers, survivors of a defeated army, worked to the bone by their high and mighty lord, only to be thrown out with the rubbish. It's the same old story everywhere I go. To hell with it all.
That chest.
Wondering what's inside the treasure chest. Well, it's nothing too special. Just something I'm saving as thanks for a very valuable customer. But then again, it would fetch some spectacular coin. And besides, this valuable customer could be a long time coming. Huh? Everything is give and take. Give and take. Cheers for that.
What? Oh no, we've been ensnared in a transporter trap.
Well, well, well. I should have known, you scheming little thief. The gods demand vengeance. Vengeance!
Vengeance. Drop me right next to the rune bears. So he did get us lost, but he put us right next to the map, which is a kindness when you're going to get someone lost. Oh, there's some root resin. Oh, nope, that's gold-tinged excrement. Other than the mistwood which envelops the south, it is known from its lands which lead to Caelid, a path trod by many a soldier in the past. Where's the last map we found? The domain of Limgrave, far south of the Erd Tree, is bordered to the northwest by the cliffs of Stormvale, and under its ever-clouded skies roll the great steppes of the Pale Lands. Yes. Bring out Torrent. We just want to make sure we hear the howling in the wood. Hello. Actually, to avoid missing dialogue, we should go up north first. And probably call it as soon as we get to the Grace. That would be reasonable. Hello? Runark? No, Nomadic Warriors Cookbook. Whomst could it be? Record of crafting techniques left by roaming nomad warriors. Knowledge for surviving in the face of utter scarcity. Rolla fruit. Being chased by a rune bear. Rune bear. Runark. Erd leaf flower. Alright, there we go. So we finally got the flask. At our first sacred tier. Maybe. There we go. A relic of the physic chemists, priests of the Erd Tree, harnesses the powers of crystal tears which only form after the passage of many moons. Various specific effects are bestowed on the drinker. Basins are placed at the feet of minor Erd trees throughout the lands between in order to collect their crystallized tears. Blessing of the Erd Tree is the sacred tear worshipped in the churches of all lands. This is but a faint vestige. During the age of the Erd Tree, these tears were used to spread the faith, for theirs was once a certain blessing. So, while the lands between is not the center of the world, or not the only place in the world, I think it might be the most important place in the world, in the same sense that Anor Londo, or whatever, was in Dark Souls. It is where the gods reside, and whatever gods they may have in other lands are lesser things that are not as cosmic. Talk to Melina. Spoken echoes linger here.
Spoken echoes linger here.
They linger here.
Words of Queen Marika, who vanished long ago. If you wish, I will share them with you.
I'm interested.
Very well. In Marika's own words, my lord, and thy warriors, I divest each of thee of thy grace. With thine eyes dimmed, ye will be driven from the lands between. Ye will wage war in a land afar, where ye will live and die. Well, perhaps that might serve you in lieu of a maiden's guidance.
Alright, we can't level up, right? I don't
My
think so.
hand rest upon you. For but a moment.
You can see this little animation
share
again.
them with me.
Your thoughts.
Your thoughts.
Your ambitions. Sweet. Alright, well that was a pretty good session. Why don't we wrap that there, and we will continue this project at another time. See you soon.